So this story has been brewing for like 2 years now. Josh Harris, the owner of the Sixers,
that demon,
that fucking demon, he proposed the stadium downtown. Initially, it was going to be, it's going to be the same spot where it's going to be at. It was going to be in Chinatown, and everybody was like against it. Was against it. But the new mayor, Shirley, what's her name?
Cheryl. I think
it's Cheryl. I know she's from Uptown. My girl keep telling me that was her neighbor growing up.
She know too many people. Why the fuck does she know the fucking mayor? Why did she grow up with a mayor? This is crazy,
bro. Cheryl Parker.
Cheryl Parker.
But when she got it, when she got in office, her like she won it because of union workers. Like that was her sauce.
Damn.
So
crazy.
and building a stadium is going to provide a lot of work for union workers. So her press release that she put out was like, yo, if it get passed through and it get to my desk, I'm stamping that shit. So you already know, if they say it's cool with me too.
Damn.
Now the big issue is here in Philadelphia, there's a few talking points that I want to talk about because I think it's funny.
Okay, because all of Philly Twitter is
all of mostly white Philly Twitter.
Yeah, right.
Black Philly Twitter does not give a fuck about this because like we gotta deal with real shit like getting shot in YBC door, right? But all of white Philly is like this is their main thing.
This is the topic of the week. Yeah.
But I will say, so here the first thing I want to talk about is Philadelphians have been romanticizing parking lots. That is the problem. So they say, yo, Philadelphians we love the idea of our sports complex because all of it was right there in one spot. The Phillies, the Eagles, the Sixers all played in one spot, and there was a lot of space for everybody to tailgate. With the Sixers leaving, the idea of tailgating leaves. And people was like, yo, niggas don't tailgate Sixers games no way, no how. And that's number one.
Right.
Number two, why are you guys romanticizing parking lots? And for all you out of towners, I have to tell you, Eagles tailgate is like no other.
There we go.
It's truly, you have to experience it to understand it, but it's truly the best feeling in the world. Like it's top 5. I've been to a tailgate. And actually, I'm when I go to Kyle's house this weekend, I'm like, Kyle, we got to pick a game for like November, maybe October. Late October, early November, and we gotta just tailgate it.
Yeah,
just tailgate it. We only got.
I don't think he's ever probably.
No,
I don't know if he's tailgated. Yeah,
I tailgated cursively. Like me and Philo went down there and just recorded a video.
That's right. Yeah.
And even then, that's so much fun. You was able to walk up to random people, be like, "Yo, here, have a beer." Yeah, cool. Yo, can I watch the game with you? Yeah, it was so fun.
The ultimate community experience.
Oh my god, it doesn't get much better than that. I swear to God, it was so good. So that's number one. So you guys have to know that it means something to us.
Why that area is so fucking.
Also, all of the stadiums being in one place is a rarity. Most sports teams don't have their stadiums aren't in the city. They're like in like a surrounding county, or sometimes or like in a different state. And most of them aren't. You can't get to it through SEPTA. And the problem is Philadelphia, we got a lot of out of town fans, like people from like South Jersey.
That became obvious this week, by the way.
Ben Salem and all that in Delaware. There's like, it's hard for me to get to the stadium. I can't catch SEPTA. By the way, a lot of these fuck niggas are scared of catching SEPTA
because they're racist.
Yes, that was the funniest part to me of how many Sixer fans are just fucking racist.
Yeah.
It was like, why would I get on shitty Philadelphia SEPTA? I was like, they run pretty good in the city. I ain't gonna lie.
It does. It's a perfect public transportation. Well, not perfect.
It's not.
But
it's obviously
very good. It's very good. SEPTA is very good as a public transportation system.
It works pretty good in the city. Yeah. But the problem is, it's a bunch of people from the suburbs be like, "Well, the fucking suburban line doesn't come all the way down to the stadium. Why the fuck would it? Get on the Broad Street line, transfer at City Hall, and get on the Broad Street line.
Right
dumbass.
there, very easy.
Or then it's just like, I'm gonna get mugged. I'm like, first of all, nobody's getting robbed on the train. I know this guy used to rob niggas on train. Nobody do that no more. I know this for a fact because I used to rob niggas on the train. Yeah. That's a dead matter. These young boys getting high, yo.
They doing whippets in the corner.
You're saying, bro, you don't have to worry about that. Nobody is robbing anybody on trains anymore. It's not 2014. You safe. That's when I was active, but it is.
You being the menace is crazy.
I was the menace, but I am the person they're scared of. It's me. It's me.
Yeah.
A past version of me, a teenage version of me. I've grown.
Yeah.
But that's what they're afraid of.
Yeah, that's why they should be listening to you because you telling them.
I'm telling the young boys is not doing that no more.
Yeah.
They're not robbing niggas on trains. You might get popped, but the young boys is not riding the trains, but the young boys is still in cars. They're kid boys and still in cars, bro. You're good.
Yeah.
Everybody on the train is hardworking people.
Yeah, nobody wants to mess with. Yeah, exactly. That's the reality. That's why I like SEPTA. Like randomly a couple months ago, I was just taking the train a lot.
Yeah.
And I'm like, yo, it's just a feeling, yo, we all got shit to do, yo.
Yo, if you're not on a train at like 3:00 when all the kids are off, it's the best ride ever.
It is. Yeah.
It's quiet. Nobody's talking. There might be a crackhead who's like talking too much, but he's entertaining.
Yeah,
but if you're on like 3:00, there's teenagers loud and rowdy.
That's annoying.
And one of them is smoking the L right on the train. Not even on the platform, on the train.
Yeah.
He's hotboxing the cart.
Yeah, that is annoying. That's
annoying.
I mean,
like,
but you should always used to avoid kids in general.
Yeah, like if you see a bunch of kids, you walk down the opposite way.
Yeah, you gotta like. Yeah.
You gotta get away from them young niggas, man.
Yeah. Yeah.
So that was another thing I realized. Now the biggest part of this, the biggest piece of this that I found interesting was how many so Josh Harris, in like you and I talked about this, he kind of strong armed the city into building this thing.
He did.
Because by the way, too many of y'all are sucking a billionaire's dick. Y'all like, whoa, the Sixers don't control their schedule because of the Flyers and all the concerts and Disney on Ice. Stop sucking dick. He's a billionaire. Who gives a fuck? Get off this guy's dick.
Yeah.
It's a lot of billionaire dick sucking happening. It's like winning, like, stop licking his boot, bro. Like, he about to come. Yeah. He about to come in your mouths, bro. You sucking it all crazy, he about to come.
Sucking it all crazy.
No, because these niggas was sucking it all crazy.
Yo, but that happens a lot. People just suck billionaires' dicks all the time.
Yo, he gonna come and he not gonna pay you. He gonna kick you to the curb and get a new sucker. Y'all gotta stop, bro. Y'all gotta stop. And that was a big thing. Like, well, just this shit don't control their schedule. He needs this new stadium. No, the fuck he don't. It works fine. It's always worked fine. Yeah. Sometimes the Sixers have long road stretches, and it is what it is. So that was one of the things, and that he was saying why he wanted to build a new one. And he's kind of strong armed the city. He was like, yo, if you don't move it, if you don't allow me to build in the center city, I'm going to move it to Jersey.
It's crazy. Insane.
Which Philadelphians, all of us, we shudder at the idea of that.
Right. I remember reading that headline. Like, I almost find it too insane to even consider. I tried not to even think about it.
I couldn't even fathom a world where one of our teams didn't play inside the city.
Yeah, that.
Fuck, are we the Giants? The fuck is happening?
Yeah.
No, fuck that. Our teams play in the city. That's the beautiful thing about the complex. They play right in South Philly. Mm-hmm. That's the beautiful part of it.
Yeah.
It's amazing. Don't give me no, fuck that. We are in the city. So
he had the leverage in that way.
He had the leverage. Yeah. He's like, because he's a billionaire. He's a businessman. He doesn't have the same connection.
He don't care.
He's just like, I'm gonna make money. Yeah. If you don't let me, I'll move it. I don't give a fuck.
Yeah.
Fuck you.
Yeah.
Fuck you. And I would give in all of my out of town fans, which are the rich and wealthy people, which I want to talk about in a second, they'll love it because it's easier for them to commute there than it will be into a city. And by easier, I mean safer.
Yeah.
So we kind of got strong arm to it. And where they're building at is in Chinatown. The issue with them building in Chinatown is that they are going to displace thousands of residents who live in Chinatown, thousands of people who lived in that area. If you ever been in Chinatown, yes, it's a lot of commercial space, but upstairs is a home. The people live there. Like there are Asian communities, families who's lived there for years. They're going to be displaced by this new stadium, and that's not good for anybody. It's not good. It's not good for the city of Philadelphia because the city of Philadelphia loses a bit of culture.
Yeah.
Go ahead. Keep going.
No. Go ahead. You're about to say what I was going to say. Yeah.
Part of Philly, what make any great city great is its culture and how diverse it is. And having a place like Chinatown made our city unique in the sense of like You can walk there and experience a different culture, a different way of life. There are people who live in Chinatown, just like, and I'm sure there's like a little Italy or like a little Haiti and like Miami, where people who are from a different or who are not who are immigrants come here and they get to live around people who are just like them and never have to learn our language.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that happens.
And the culture stays strong and the food stay better. Like because they don't have to conform to American sensibilities. But we're gonna lose so many of them due to the stadium.
The idea of like Chinatown getting taken out is crazy. That's been such an important part of the city, especially downtown. That I don't even know. Like that just sounds awful. It just never made sense. I remember when this was first, like the idea of this was first brought up, and they said it was like they're gonna put a stadium in Chinatown. I'm like, that doesn't even make sense. Why the fuck would you just get rid of like Chinatown? That's crazy to me. Like you're just getting rid of just Chinatown on its own, and now it's fucked up because it looks like it's gonna happen.
It's gonna happen.
It looks
it's
like
not all of Chinatown is gonna be demolished, but
still
a nice large chunk of it is gone. It's going away.
Yeah.
And secondly, just for like baseline Philadelphians, this would not be good for the average human, like the average city worker who works downtown, the average guy who works at a bar downtown. On nights where the Sixers play, it will be impossible for you to get home on time. Mm-hmm. Like trains and bus lines are gonna be packed. But our city is built on a grid. The traffic that will cause, it's going to be insane. You won't be able to drive down there.
No.
Like from City Hall all the way down to fucking 34th Street, all the way over to Fairmount Park, it's going to be a shit show because everybody's driving into the city. It's going to be awful.
It's going to be so fucking.
It's going to be awful. It's going to suck. Now, like Jesse Kelsey said, he fucking tweeted this out. Will all of us love this big new shiny arena in 5 to 10 years when it's built? Yes, we will. But that doesn't deny the fact that it is a bad idea and it's going to sit vacant for about 220 days a year. It's going to be vacant.
That's crazy.
It's going to be a big because there's nobody else going to. The Flyers are still going to play at Wells Fargo. The Flyers are moving.
So what the fuck is it? So
it's just for Josh Harris.
That's wild. That's such a fucking stupid, like, just billionaire, like, vanity thing to do.
It's a billionaire waving his dick around.
Yeah, that's crazy. That's crazy for it to just be just empty for 220 days, like you said. That's crazy.
It's going to be empty for most of the year.
Yeah.
Like, there won't be anything happening. It's going to be an eyesore. And when it's well, not the idea that I've been seeing floating around by like some city planners is that they're going to try to revitalize downtown. Y'all been trying to do that forever. Y'all rebuild the gallery.
Working. Yeah, the gallery. Once y'all did that and that shit and nothing happened with that, it's like
y'all try, bro.
Y'all put in billboard. Y'all put in like the electric screen.
Yeah,
trying to make that shit look like a
Times Square,
a TMU Times Square. Shit looks crazy.
First of all, y'all closed the Wawa on 11th Street. Bad John. Y'all closed it, you know what I mean?
That is fucked up.
They closed it because it was getting robbed, but like, so what, bro? Why was getting robbed? Bro.
Why was Zoo just get robbed?
Bro, the fucking 7-Eleven across street from City Hall next to the eye doctors and across street from the Macy's, all my Philadelphians know exactly what I'm talking about. Yeah. That bitch get robbed all the time and they still there.
Because they loyal.
They loyal, bro. Don't move to Wawa, bro. Where am I gonna get a hoagie at now, bro? Because they closed the other one on Broad. That's like near the UArch. They closed that one too. The one on top of UArch.
They're just closing all the Wawas down now.
All the Wawas downtown are gone.
No Wawas
by the way,
downtown
this is just a random Philadelphian like being mad about Wawa. By the way, this is the most Philadelphia thing I can say.
That's not crazy though. Like no Wawas in downtown Philly. Yeah. That's not crazy.
No, it's nuts, bro. Yeah. Every time I walk downtown, I'm like, I might go to Wawa. Then I like it's closed, bro. It's closed, bro.
That's crazy.
But listen, this is great for all the white people who live in the suburbs of Philadelphia and in Jersey and Delaware because you get to feel safer traveling to the city. It is an easier commute for you.
And you'll never feel the effects of it.
You'll never feel the effects of it.
Yeah,
because you'll just go back home to your nice house in Levittown. Like realistically speaking,
facts.
Like you'll never have to deal with this. You know what I mean?
That's crazy.
Like, listen, I learned today that they wanted to build it. I think they wanted to build it. City planners say they wanted to build it. I think at Fairmount Park initially, or somewhere over there. No, in Penn's Landing, where they initially wanted to build it, but the rich residents lobbied against it because they wanted to build a park instead.
Okay.
This is the plight of poor people.
This is okay. These are the options.
Right.
Okay.
Listen, the reason why a city like Philadelphia and the reason why the sports teams have history and have culture is because of the poor folks.
Facts.
Because of the people who make a sports team a part of our identity because it's a part of escapism. Because sports is an outlet for us not to think about how awful our lives is. And now you are making it. You're making a piece of our escapism part of our reality of how poor we are, and you don't realize it.
That's crazy.
Well, hello, potty mouth.